Hi, my name is Paula and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to prepare for you a Reuben chicken roll. And what that is my spin on the classic Reuben sandwich, all wrapped up in a nice chicken breast. So what we need to do first is preheat the oven to 375 degrees, which I've done. And then we're going to crumb 1/2 loaf of rye bread. I used onion rye, that's my favorite. So a 1/2 loaf of onion rye bread, dried. And also 1/2 cup of the French fried onions. And what you do is put that in the food processor and crumb that up until you get this consistency. So this is what you want it to look like. And we're going to set that aside. And then we're going to take 1 egg and 1/4 cup milk, and we're going to whisk that up, set that aside. This is a process, ladies. This is going to be an assembly line, so that's why we have so many little sections here. Then we've got 1/2 pound of thinly sliced corned beef. We're going to set that aside. And then we're going to move over to our filling ingredients. And for our filling ingredients, we have 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay, we're going to put that in our dish. And then to that we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1/2 cup of sauerkraut. This is so good. And we've got 1 tablespoon of spicy brown mustard. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. And here we have 1 teaspoon of Himalayan rock salt, my salt of choice, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. Then we have 1 cup of shredded Swiss cheese. And last but not least, 1 clove of fresh pressed garlic. Get her in there. Okay, we're going to take and mix this up until it's all nicely incorporated, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, now the filling is all nicely incorporated and ready to be set aside. So we're going to do the chicken breast now. And we're going to butterfly our chicken breast, and then we're going to pound it out to a 1/4 inch consistency thickness. So we'll take our chicken breast, and I have used a garlic marinated chicken breast just for a little more flavor. You can use plain, that's totally fine. I've done it both ways and that works just fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to fillet the chicken breast. So we're going to cut almost all the way through, right to the edge, and it's called butterflying. And then we've got a nice chicken breast. Okay. Now, okay, we're going to take our chicken breast and we're going to lay it on parchment paper. And we're going to lay it between another piece of parchment paper. And we're going to pound this to 1/4 inch consistency. You can also use a rolling pin if you'd like. So, okay. Yeah, that looks about a 1/4 inch. Okay, now, first thing I'm going to do is remove that fat. We don't want that fat. Don't want that. So, now we're going to assemble our chicken breast, okay? So we're going to start with thinly sliced corned beef. And we're going to layer the chicken with the corned beef. This is so good. Who'd have thought, huh? Okay, and then we're going to take our filling. We're going to spread that onto the chicken breast. Okay. Now we're going to pat the sides in a little bit. Actually, if you wanted to, for ease, you could spray your parchment paper too. Anyway, roll up our chicken breast completely. And then we're going to dip that. Dip that into our egg and milk mixture. And then on over to our breading. So, now that we've got that nice and breaded, and again. Now we'll take a 9x9" well-sprayed baking dish, and we're going to place our chicken breast seam side down into the pan. Okay? Now I'm going to continue on and assemble the rest of the chicken breast, and we'll be back in just a minute. See you then. Okay, here's the finished product. I have them all assembled. Now we're going to put those in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes until the juice runs clear at 375 degrees. And while I'm doing this, once I have this in the oven, we're going to work on the rice that's going to accompany this chicken, okay? Okay, and while you were away, I chopped up the rest of the corned beef and I threw it in with the rest of the filling and mixed that up. And we're going to add that to 4 cups of cooked rice, which I've already cooked. We've got 10 minutes to get this all in, ladies, so I'm working at shortcuts. So, take the rest of your cream cheese filling with the chopped corned beef, and then we've got a can of cream of onion soup we're going to add to that. This is so yummy. And just a half teaspoon of onion salt. Give it a little salt later. And then what I have here is a half cup of milk, a half cup of sour cream, and then I've got just 1 teaspoon of dried shallots that's been sitting in the milk, so it's reconstituted. So we're going to mix all of that together and cook it over medium heat. And once that's all creamy and mixed together, we're going to plate that up with the chicken. So I'll see you back here when the chicken's done. Your Reuben chicken roll with yummy Reuben rice. Now I'm going to leave you with my very favorite kitchen thought. Always infuse love and passion into all your creations to ensure perfection every time. Till next time. Bye. You're good.